Today on Vallo Vision News, former President Donald Trump arraigned in New York, how he's reacting to the charges.
And time could be ticking down for TikTok in the U.S. How many Americans say they support a ban?
Plus, fast food restaurants are scrambling for birds amid the chicken shortage. Vallo Vision News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Escovan Pruitt.
And I'm Angel Saris. Thanks so much for watching. Former President Donald Trump is facing 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Trump appeared in a New York City courtroom yesterday and entered a not guilty plea.
A few hours later, he gave a defiant speech at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, where he railed against the charges and cast himself as a victim of political persecution. Paula Reed has our story.
According to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, former President Donald Trump was at the center of an alleged catch-and-kill scheme to suppress negative stories about him in order to influence the 2016 presidential election and to benefit his electoral prospects. Trump appeared in a New York courtroom on Tuesday and pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Speaking at Mar-a-Lago Tuesday night, he lashed out at the district attorney, the judge in the case, and the indictment itself.
And I never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
According to Manhattan prosecutors, the alleged scheme involved Trump, his former personal attorney Michael Cohen, and the then head of American Media Incorporated, David Pecker. During an August 2015 meeting at Trump Tower, Pecker said he would act as the eyes and ears of the campaign by alerting Cohen to negative stories about Trump, according to court documents.
I found the document actually quite detailed. It is a speaking indictment, and it has quite a bit of detail about the history and laid out the facts underlying then the various counts that are listed.
Before the 2016 presidential election, payments were made to at least 3 individuals to suppress their negative stories involving Trump, including alleged affairs with adult film star Stormy Daniels and Playboy model Karen McDougal, according to court documents. Trump denies both affairs.
These are felony crimes in New York State, no matter who you are.
Cohen has also pleaded guilty to federal crimes pertaining to this indictment.
I will continue to speak truth to power. I will continue to provide transparency to the American people. It's amazing how, once again, Donald is trying to shift all of the blame, which he's so good at. It's always somebody else's fault.
Trump's lawyers vowing to fight the charges.
A motion to dismiss is coming on several grounds. Prosecutorial misconduct, selective prosecution, for sure will be 2 of them. Legal insufficiency is another one.
That was Paula Reed reporting. Trump's Tuesday speech included attacks on the judge in the case and the judge's family. That just hours after the judge had warned Trump to stop making inflammatory public comments about the case. We've got more on former President Trump's legal battles on our website. Just visit vallovisionnews.wordpress.com.
Half of Americans say they support a government ban on TikTok. That's according to a new survey from the Pew Research Center. Only 22% of Americans oppose a ban, and the rest are unsure. The survey showed that younger people were less likely to support a ban. Meanwhile, people who know about TikTok's connection to China are more likely to be in favor of banning the app. The survey found 64% of Americans know a Chinese company owns TikTok. Also, Republicans are more likely to support a ban than Democrats. Congress is considering a possible nationwide ban for TikTok after a hearing last month with the company's CEO. You may have noticed gas prices are slowly on the rise. Prices could jump again soon following the news of global cuts to oil supplies. AAA weighs in on what this could mean as Americans are expected to hit the road this summer. Melissa Rainey has more in today's Consumer Watch.
On Monday, oil prices suddenly spiked after a shocking announcement by OPEC Plus and its allies saying they would cut output. The group of oil-producing countries and allies will cut production by more than 1.66 million barrels a day, starting in May through the end of the year, according to a Goldman Sachs analysis. With oil prices already rising, this impact could soon be felt by Americans at the pump. On Monday, the national average for a tank of regular gas came in at just under $3.51 a gallon, according to AAA.
Whenever we see crude oil rise, 9 times out of 10, we're going to see an increase in gas prices. That can be anywhere between 3 cents to 10 cents.
So what does this mean for those planning to gas up and hit the road this spring break and summer?
It's about gassing up and monitoring what your gas prices are going to be along your road trip, depending on where you're going.
Many Americans are hitting the roads to beaches in the South like Georgia and Florida and on the East Coast, according to AAA spokesperson Montre Waiters. She predicts there's going to be an even bigger uptick in summer travel and offers a unique tip on having better gas mileage.
Get the junk out of your trunk. So the heavier your car is, the more it burns gas. I know when you're traveling, you can't help that, but try and pack smart.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Melissa Rainey.
The growing popularity of crispy chicken sandwiches have left restaurants chasing a relatively rare bird. There's now a big demand for small chickens. Restaurants like Chick-fil-A and KFC prefer the birds that weigh only about 4 pounds. And now that the demand is driving up costs for restaurant operators, prices for small chicken boneless breasts have remained relatively high since January of 2021, peaking at about $4.36 during the summer of 2022, before falling to about $2.50. In other food-related news, Heinz is spicing up its sauces by adding some new hot pepper ketchup flavors. This is not your parents' ketchup. The new flavors are chipotle, jalapeno, and habanero. There's also a new hot Heinz 57 sauce. Heinz says nearly half of millennials and Gen Z shoppers buy spicy sauces regularly and actively look for a variety of flavor options. Finally today, it's a Barbie world. The trailer for the Barbie movie is out, and we not only see Margot Robbie as the iconic doll come to life, but Dua Lipa, Issa Rae, and many more.
And just like on store shelves, in the film there are many Barbies. In the trailer, we see Barbie wearing pink high heels and driving her iconic pink convertible. Ryan Gosling plays Barbie's boyfriend Ken, but there are other Kens as well, which appears to be a source of frustration for him. The movie hits theaters on July 21st. And remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. And that's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next week.